and welcome to another stream here on Behance and YouTube. And my name is Anna Davis Court. I am a children's book illustrator, and it is so good to see you guys today. We got Canadian Pulse over on YouTube. We've got Kendall. We've got Alessandra. We've got Carolina, and also nameless one in the chat. Hello, and also of course Martha J. Johnston. Sorry, Martha. I know you. So, hi everybody. I hope you're having a lovely day. It's Tuesday where I'm at, and it's Anthony-less stream today, so I will be a little bit slower on chat. Sorry. But I'm also going to be talking until my voice gets sore. That always happens. Whenever there's a solo stream, I talk so much that I'm literally like, at the end. But we'll see how long we go for today. I'm kind of tired, so we'll see how we go. Sometimes I'm energized by streams, sometimes I'm a little tired. But I hope y'all are having a great day. Kendall's doing some awesome coding homework and some problem solving, as she is wont to do. So yeah, happy Tuesday/Wednesday/whenever you are at. Let's get into drawing. So we are working in fresco today on our little outdoor adventure piece. And I had some thoughts about this. Okay, so bear with me. I'm going to walk through it. And please let me know your opinions about everything I'm saying, because this is like, I want input. So I just asked for James's input on this. James is also an artist, if you don't know, my partner James. And so we're talking about adding elements of white to the piece. That's how we ended last stream, basically, was trying to figure out what elements should be white, what should have background, what the possibilities are. And basically where we ended up was with several different options. So let's look at them. We've got pure white, and then we've got the lines are colored, obviously. And the color on the lines is mid process. It's a whip. So this is not exactly what it will look like, but the idea of it is it just line on a white background. Then the other options are having some kind of background, what do you call this? Zhuzhing? Having the lower half of it have color, and then it's kind of like an implied sky or just like blank space. I love when, in children's book illustration especially, this is used as a space for writing or text, which would be really cool, and is one of the reasons that I actually removed, I still have it here, but just, you know, conceptually removed the ferns that we had, because I was thinking this would be a great opportunity to have a piece that shows room for text. And I love those kind of pieces, and I think even without text it looks beautiful if it's well balanced. So that's the goal here. So what I want to do is kind of play with that idea and maybe leave some blank room. So I'm thinking of moving this bush over to this area and having this middle part a little blank for some text, you know, some text. I don't know if I'll actually write something to put in there, but just the idea of it. And then we could have the strokes back here kind of blend out to white eventually, so that we could have that like blank space, purely blank. Then I thought maybe we could have this guy be white so that it's like a, you know, color and white kind of thing. But then the reason he was yellow is because we had this stream in here as white. Ignore these blotches. But this white stream going by, I think, is really graphically interesting. So I think I like him as yellow. I think I like the stream as white, and then the white sky, I think. Let me know your thoughts, because this is all in progress thinking. And what was the other thing? Oh, the only spot I miss with the white background is over here. This juicy transition from like purple to blue is so beautiful, and I don't want to lose it, because when it's white in the background it feels like it loses it a little bit. So maybe we'll have to have some kind of area where the lines in the background create that same transition from purple to blue. So just keep that in mind. Another thought I had was just generally increasing the size of things in terms of thinking about how big these plants would be for this little newt person. I love these plants, the shapes of them. However, I think they could be like 10 times that size. And I'm thinking of maybe these are like the tiny little sprouts at the base, and then there are really big versions of it also. That may work into how we make the background white into this. Like that transition could be, because these leaves are white that they could be white leaves that just kind of like blend into that white background. You know what I mean? Then we lose that feeling of like, we don't have to blend it as in like it's a straight up vignette, and more blend it as in the white foliage is taking over to create a spot for our text. Does that make sense? Martha says they all look great. I like the white on right, tree moved, and white character. Okay, awesome. I love all of that. Thank you. I understand what you're saying, which is kind of complex, but... Oh, and Alessandra's asking, where is Anthony, lol? He decided he wanted to take a walk today, and this is a volunteer position, so I said, you do you, baby. And I would recommend everybody who wants to take a walk, because at least here, it is a very nice day. So, enjoy those nice days, you know? Soak it up. Tomorrow we'll be going to the beach, so he's getting plenty of activity in. I think one universal thing is we gotta move this bush. It's like poking our character in the face. It's a little weird. So yeah, it's on 2 separate layers. So I'm just gonna start moving it. And that's about it. There you go. I got some very exciting stuff in the mail today. I got it right before the stream, so I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. I got the stickers in for Patreon, which is very exciting because I've been getting everything together for the Patreon mail drop this month, and the last thing to come in was the stickers, and now that they're here I can finish it, and then also they're just adorable. They're so friggin' cute, you guys. I have to show you, but I have to go grab them. I don't know where they are, actually. They're over on the ground. So I have been having this dilemma. Here, wait. Paste layer selection. There we go. I've been having a dilemma with... I think I want to tilt it in. Sorry, I'm having thoughts while having thoughts. Yeah, like that? What do you think? What do you think? Woo. Okay, we're going to do slightly tilted, bigger. Yeah, that's the call. And we'll lose some of the leaves and some of the branches, but we don't care. It's all good as long as it serves the purpose of the composition. So, yeah. So for Patreon, I've been making stickers that were part of a series, and it's all based around cats. And so I was ordering these stickers through Moo, and I thought that they were like decent quality. And then as the months went on, I was like, I just don't like the quality. I don't feel like they are substantial enough for me to be like, yes, I am super proud of these. So what I started just this month to fill it in was getting a one-off sticker from Sticker Wrap, and I did it with one of my illustrations from the past few months, which was the axolotl piece. If you haven't seen that, it's pretty cute. It's just a bunch of axolotls all fit together in a color scheme that's like very pink to dark blue kind of transition, and they turned out so adorable that I knew I wanted to use them for a sticker, but I didn't know when that was going to happen, and hey, lo and behold, it now. Alright, so sizing up and getting these to fit again. That's a challenge, because not only are we like sizing and trying to get it to work, but also rotating. My goodness, what a challenge. Rotation station. Alright, don't click too much. I don't like when Snap works against me. We can, of course, always redraw these if they're just like a small smidgen of them that don't fit. I think that's as good as we're going to get right now. Okay, that. Okay, that. Yeah. Just call it done. It's okay. Don't need to be finicky for everything. Okay, cancel lasso. Then I want to put these guys together, do a little bit of organization. I think I might actually collapse these onto the same layer just because I think they're more... Ooh, that's a big brush. They're more manageable that way. So I'm going to erase out some of these little leaves that are colliding. The whole idea of this is that the leaves are not touching anything else. That's yellow. I want black. Beep. Okay. Now that we've got that, I think we can press it all down into one layer. I have just a little zhuzh coming in. Okay, cool. And then once we have it on one layer, we can clip another layer on to add the color. So that's how we've been doing it ever since the beginning. And we can even copy it from, let's say this. because it's already got some color on it and we can just work from that. So I'm going to duplicate and long press to drag up. Whoops, I did it wrong. Long press, drag up, it's clipped. Boom. Get clipped. I'm actually going to move this layer because we have some of the colors that we had before on it. Yeah, something like that. I love it. That works. Alright, and then above our salamander friend, you know, this part has been bugging me. I'm going to just zhuzh it away. I think it was an experiment at the end of last stream to just be like, and then we're blending colors, blah, blah. Okay, so if we do that, and then we have the quote-unquote empty room above this, like if we were to paint in some white, why is that not showing up? Because I'm not on the right layer. Unclip. So just imagine, this is like a really quick way of denoting, but I wanted to show you guys so that you understand what I'm talking about. So we have like, and then up here we could have one. I don't even know what I'm writing. I'm not in control of my hand. Newt took a stroll. Boom! Nailed it. Is Summers, would that have an apostrophe? Does the summer own the day? I have no idea. Somebody who's a person with grammar, tell me in the chat. Paige says that's so pretty. Thank you so much, Paige, and thanks for joining us. This is a completely experimental piece trying to figure out some of the strats of some of my favorite illustrators, including, but not limited to, Isabel Arsenault, Matthew Forsyth, and Maud Behan, we'll say, maybe also inspired this piece. There are a lot of illustrators that I look up to, so trying to work their work into my work, it's an always ongoing, not battle, a joy, a privilege. Okay, another thing I wanted to experiment with was, okay, so we've got this background layer. I think I want to grab, I know it's going to be a little messy, just bear with me because this layer is more zhuzhed than the others. I'll turn this off temporarily. That was just to show you what I was thinking. I want to grab this whole quote-unquote background piece, even though it's all one. And then we're gonna size it up. Yeah, something like that. So we want it to somewhat match up with how these, like, the layer of the hills. You see where, like, I cut in that white in the background? The thing that bugs me with that is I don't want the... If you were to break the piece down into thirds, I didn't want it to hit exactly halfway horizontally. So the idea of raising it up requires raising the rest of the elements up. And then it's also an opportunity to size them up because I want bigger plants. Now this will take some stitching up, obviously, because we've just created like a clean line of a hole instead of the organic brush strokes that we've had. But that's just the life, okay? It's what comes with the territory. And I've been painting in black and then having the clipping layer, so all I need to do is go in there with the brush that's black. Or not brush, it's the pencil brush, actually. And just kind of, well, I could knock out these areas that overlapped because I don't want that. I also want to give myself permission to be a little bit more lackadaisical with my mark making because a lot of this has been very clean. That's not necessarily my goal. I want it to feel, yes, hand-drawn and loved, but not necessarily like I have to suffer over every little mark being perfectly placed. That kind of feeling comes across when you have all these like little leaves being perfectly distributed and cleanly, you know, placed. So I want to jazz it up with a few wild marks every once in a while too. This is kind of like a background element. The reason that I did this on this layer particularly is because the idea of this layer is to have erased out plants. So on here I could just go a whoop, a whoop. Cute. I do love doing these like little heart clovers. They appear in a lot of my work. But I want to especially make sure that that harsh edge goes away. So I'm kind of erasing out. By the way, this bottom left-hand corner button, whenever you see it like do this, it means I'm holding it down with my finger and erasing with the same brush that I'm painting with. That is the magic of fresco. I love it. And let me know if you have any questions, by the way, about any of this. Let's see. D. Ross in the chat. Oh, Alessandra first says, just got home from the doctor's side. Didn't have a good experience. I am so sorry, Alessandra. I hope that you're feeling okay, and that the next doctor's visit goes better, because that's unfortunate. D says, please, I get the notifications on YouTube. Thanks, women. You're very welcome, D. And also, your drawings are pretty. I won't let you down. You never let us down. And also, thank you. It's been an interesting day so far. I feel like it's productive for the most part. So I'm wishing productive feelings on all of you as well. Not that productive is the best feeling to be or have or whatever, but it's nice. When in doubt, just erase out. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys the stickers. 1 second and I will be right back. Un momento, por favor. Alright, you get an exclusive first look at the stickers. I'm very excited. Let me show you big screen. Okay. First of all, in the bag. Ooh. So these guys are so cute. They're pretty small, but I kind of love it because they're so cute. Okay. Look it down. Oh, they're holographic, so obviously that's like, whoa, color. But then also, they're just our little axolotl friends. Look at their little, look at their little toes. I mean, come on. Showing it. Yeah. Cute. Cute as heck. I need something to put them on. I don't know what. My ugly water spray bottle. There. Just like, zoop. Whoa, cute. Adorable. Oh, much cuter than all the dried paint on there. Anyways, those are going out in the Patreon mail, so there is still time to sign up if you would like these, plus a postcard. And yeah, I'm excited about them. I might, well, okay, so more news, but I'm going to go back to drawing first. I am working on making an online store. And so every time I have excess stickers, which is like almost always because of minimum order purchase things, they make you order a lot more than you usually need, or I usually need at least. So I have extras and I would love to, of course, put them up for sale, but then also when people order a lot of stuff, put in extras. So I can't wait for people to just get like a little axolotl. Cute. And this is the meditative process of just filling in the brush marks. And then of course we'll have to like replace all of the areas that were erased out of the branches before. No worries, no worries. Also, this is an opportunity to come up with really fun shapes and mark making kind of like ideas. So abstract concepts. Feel free to shout out your favorite shape. And maybe I can work it in here. It's just all opportunity. Stitch it back together, and what do you got? Bippity boppity boop. Martha says, ooh, holographic, fancy, so fancy. Oh, Jake's in the chat saying just in time. Oh, my gooses. Gooses, is that how you say it? Oh, my gooses. I love it. Cute. Kendall says OMG cute. Thank you, and also puts a link for the Patreon. Thank you. Jake says bean is a good shape. Bean is a very good shape. I will try to work a bean in here. It's so funny. My original MP3 player that I got, like, which is a really big deal as a youngin' to be able to play my own music. It was bean shaped, and we always called it the bean. It was so cute. I crushed it in the door of my car. Luckily, it was literally the day I was going to replace it anyway, so that worked out. But it was still like an unceremonious way to let the bean live out its last days, you know? And it could have been a backup. You know? I'm thinking what I want to do in this very moment is take the rake grit brush and make this line a little bit less. Like, I want it to be harsh, but I don't want it to be that harsh. I want it to have texture. I don't want it to be lasso tooled, that's what I'm saying. And then we get representation from all of our favorite brushes. The pencil brush, the rake grit brush, and the watercolor brushes. By the way, they're doing a ton of landscaping outside, so if you hear some buzzing, it's probably on my side. My apologies. Boom. Jake says, aw, sad, it became bean paste. Sweet bean paste or savory bean paste? Yeah, it became a whole mass of broken technology. It was pretty sad. But after that, I got the, what would you call it? Like the cylinder? It was like a long cylinder one. I got whatever was cheapest at the time at Best Buy, which was still like, I don't know, $100 or something, which is like a ridiculous amount. And my sister got a Zune. I remember that. Oh man, she was so into the Zune. And then she got me my first what is it? iPod Color, I think it was called. Something like that. And yeah, it was awesome. Joe, first contact in the chat. Thank you for the contact. I really needed it. Jake says, hi, Joe. Dark Hour says, Anna, this is absolutely stunning. Thank you. You're absolutely stunning. Just like this piece. Like, it's like looking in a mirror for you, obviously. So yeah, this is coming along great. I really like it so far. I think it's got a lot of potential that we're going to hopefully imbue into it. We're just going to take it to that natural state of completion. And it's going to be glorious. Oh, so glorious. Yes, I am speaking like this for the rest of the stream. Deal with it. Alright, this is going to move on up to the east side. To that deluxe apartment in the white. Does it make sense? Because the top part's white. You get it? You get it? Good. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted it to be. All apologies. What songs have you guys been singing randomly? James and I, right before the stream, did a full rendition of I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. It's a great song. We'll just fill them in for now, and then if we remember, we'll erase out the leaves. Sound good? Sound good. Dark Hour says, hi, Jake. And stunning. Jake says, you're breathtaking. Exactly the energy. Also, Climbing the Walls by They Might Be Giants. That sounds really familiar. I need the tune in my head to like get it, but I bet it's in here in the jukebox. Martha says, lol, I was singing that song to my fish. Moving on up. Oh, cute. And they got their tank upgrade. That is awesome. I love it. You gotta sing to your fish. You know what I found out? This latest time babysitting nieces and nephews, which was last Friday, we had all three. All three. Oh my gosh. It was a thing. And it was really fun. But they, well, one of them, Enzi, who is 2, 3? Did she just turn 3? No, she just turned 2. That's what it was. She's a pandemic baby. So, she is a fish, just straight up a fish. Every single time there's water in the vicinity, she's in it, okay? So I gave her like a cup of water because I don't want kids to, you know, just die of thirst. And she would just put her arm in it. Like, I'm just here. And I have little spray bottles. Like, I spray my face whenever I get like dehydrated on the skin. Highly recommend anybody who doesn't have a spray bottle. Get a spray bottle for your face. She loved being sprayed by that. She was just cracking up. She couldn't reach the sink comfortably, so I put her up on like the countertop, and she would just squat down and turn on the sink and just sit there with her hands in it. It's like the movie Big Fish. She's just like, she is a fish. She wants to be in the water no matter what. It's so cute. I'm drying out. I'm just gonna have to put her in the bathtub. Oh, cute. Love them kids. Wait, is that the wrong layer? I'm on the wrong layer! Alarm, alarm, alarm! Alright, I was working on the trees, and then, they're not trees, but they're like, you know, small bushes that look like trees because we're so down low. I want to get here, and this is the spot that I wanted to fill in. There we go, there we go! Getting it. For a second, I felt like the song sounded like a Ghibli song, and now all I want to listen to is Ghibli songs. They're just so good. That's another thing Enzi loves. Oh my gosh, we have this little wooden music box that James's sister got us. Such a wonderful gift, but it plays, is it the Merry-Go-Round of Life? Dun 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 dun. And it's so pleasant. I love it so much. Enzi picked it up and was just in love just as much as I am, and she would walk around with it and just say, wow, wow. So cute. I have to tell Carol that. She will just love it. Some of these guys, what do you think? What do you think? What do you say? Yeah, I think having some of them be dark and some be light is pretty cool. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Oh my gosh. Jake says, that's so cute. Water is cool, yo. I agree. I fully agree. We need to take them to the pool real bad. It's just always so full, and I still am anti-people. Rin says, the colors! Ah, Rin! Happy belated birthday! Everybody say happy birthday to Rin! Whoop, 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 whoop! Our Rin friend! How are you, and how was your birthday, and how are you doing? And good? Hopefully. Jake says, hey, Rin! And Carol, Jake says, that's my mom's name! What? Oh my gosh. Carol Green? Is that a possibility? I don't know if she has green, but that's awesome. Carol is a great name for great people. I bet she's a very lovely and kind and generous woman. Rin says, hey friends, how goes? It's going great over here. I got some stickers. I showed them off. I'll show them off a little for you. Just the tiniest bit. Oh, look at them. They're little axolotls that are holographic. Oh, yeah. But that's all you get, because you're going to see it in person. So. Okay, what was I doing? Doop, 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 doop. I don't need that whole center section, do I? Okay, I'm going back to the conceptualization point. Wow, that was quite a mouthful. Literally. I think I'm going to get in here with Big Bad Eraser. Ooh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the Graphite Brush, which is kind of the cousin of the pencil brush. It's like holding it on its side. I am going to go to this layer and start erasing out big swaths, because we don't need all this. I know, we'll probably, like, we could duplicate it and use it later, but it's fine. kind of want these things to just blend into it, so that's what I'm going. Ooh, Rin has stuff saying, ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you so much. Oh yes, the shinies. Much excitement. I think the holographic fits their colors perfectly. It really does. It worked out really well. It's a great effect. Oh, I also have to show you guys the coolest PR thing that I've ever seen for a sticker app. They sent all of these different stickers that just have words on them, but all the words describe what they are. So they have different finishes, obviously, like holographic. So they have words saying holographic sticker, and it's holographic, so you can see it. And it's for every different kind of sticker. And then they also have color versions of the different effects that they offer. So you could actually put in the technical CMYK color to print it accurately, and I am just like, I love it. I love it so much. So I'm going to have to do some kind of specialty thing again with all of this new knowledge. But yeah, Sticker App is good. I've also heard really good things about Sticker Ninja. That is based in Portland, so, you know, gotta represent. Okay, I like that fade. I don't know if I love it yet, but I like it, which is something. And then I'm going to... Do I just duplicate for quickness, or do I draw it in? I just draw it in. I'm gonna draw it in anyway. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, also, there are so many things in the mail today. It was truly a bounty. My Aunt Sue visited not too long ago, and we were talking about a book, and she sent it to me, which was... it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna have to show you guys, like, straight up in the camera. But just to hype it up a little bit, it's all fairy tale artwork. You're gonna love it, trust me. There's so many great things in it. Not just like beautiful works of art, but also just the goofiest things, and they're all just so old school. And it's a really well done book in my opinion, because I love art books that are art forward. Where they just show you a giant image on every page, and that's exactly what it does. So I'm gonna have to show you that in a sec. Right after I make my artwork. Me first, no me. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to definitely change the color of all these lines back here, but you can see the idea of like a fade in. Give it a nice fade. A zoop, 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 zoop. I just want more fun. More fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A zoop, zoop, zoop. That one was too much. Too much fun. Okay. So then we could have the text. Is that enough room? What do you think? Do we zhuzh this guy even more over? Yeah, maybe. Whoops. No rotate. Never again. Am I getting rid of everything? Maybe. You know what? I'm gonna duplicate him just in case I want to go back. So duplicate. I never do. Whenever I duplicate a thing and like keep it, it's just forever bogging down my file. But in case, one day, in case I feel like I need to go back, I will have it. There we go. I think that's much better. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So, I'm gonna go grab two things. The sticker stuff from Sticker Ninja and the book. And I'm gonna show you. After I read the chat. One thing at a time. Let's see here. Rin says, ooh, nice. Excellent way to sample their products. For the holographic, does the effect appear over the colored portions or only where there was white on the image/file? There are certain colors that happened on the axolotls that were not white, so that's one thing. But I can look into their PR package stuff or whatever it is. Not PR. What do I call it? their sample pack. Jake says, Stray came out today and I think it's for free. I'll have to check it out after work. I saw that it was trending on Twitter, that it was a cat game that looked really beautiful. So check that out if you're into cats and games and beautiful. Which I know you are. Okay. Dias and Dias. That's all I hear out my window. Ooh, cool. Rin says, how might you get it for free, Jake? Oh, because Jake works in the video game industry and gets all the perks. Okay, so I'm going to go big cam for this. So say au revoir to our friend. Hello. Say hello to my face. Okay, so let's just look through this lovely package full of things. Okay, so we've got some of the more boring ones where it's like heavy duty. Yes, it's thick, but I can't really show that through the camera. We've got brushed aluminium. Ooh. We've got matte stickers. Not shiny, not shiny. Look at the sticker. Okay, there we go. Yeah. We've got mirror stickers. Can you see yourself? Can you see yourself? Whoa. Cool, cool, cool. We've got our old friend with a holographic sticker. So cool. We've got clear stickers, which are not shown well because the parts of the letters would probably be see-through. We've got vinyl stickers, which are basically like the tried and true basic ones. We've got glitter stickers. Check it out. Oh, I'm very excited about the glitter, but I'm going to show you why in a little bit. We've got matte mirror, which actually looks very luxe in person. It's very cool. We've got craft paper. Oh, interesting. There's color on it too. That shows up pretty nicely. So it's an interesting concept. We've got prismatic stickers. They look like a bunch of little CDs in there. Okay, camera, you can handle this, I promise. The basic sticker app. And removable, which I'm going to have to test what that is like, you know, putting it on something and taking it off. Okay, now here is where it gets really exciting. So we've got CMYK values on mirror. Oh, come on, you can look at it. So you can actually see what the colors would show up as. And I love, love, love that idea. It's so practical, especially if you're really into making it true to color, you know? And then the same thing with matte mirror. So it looks just like a lovely shine, but not too glossy. And then we've got holographic. So this is what the colors look like on holographic. Take note. And then we've got on glitter. So this is what I'm really excited about. I want to make something with these glitter colors because like how awesome do those look? I love it. So I might make something that's a little bit more of a this chunk is this color kind of thing. Usually I just freeform paint and colors just happen where they want. But if I have something like this, I can just be like, well, this would look cool like this in here. And so fun. And it's all glitter. Okay. So that's that. Now let me show you the fairy book. Oh, it's so cool. Oh wait, first I'm going to read it. Read what you guys say. Reactions. I need them. Glitter. Rin says obsessed with hollow stickers, rainbows for days. Heck yeah, I agree. Breaking the fourth wall with the mirror stickers. Imagine if you actually saw your face reflected. That would be so creepy. Kendall says hope everyone sticks around for this. You better. Kendall says glitter. Jake says, ooh, I need the matte mirror, or I like the matte mirror. Yes, it's really nice looking in person. Glitter, hollow plus glitter plus prism, rainbows forever, says Rin. Maybe we should make a rainbow glitter piece. Would that be fun? Just cries at the possibility, says Rin. I agree. Just crying. All right, now get ready to cry again, because this is some beautiful artwork. Okay, so we've got Fairy Tale Illustrations Showcase. And I'm not going to show you every single thing just because I don't like to do that with books, but I'm going to show you some of my favorites. This cover is not one of my favorites, but it is very interesting. It's, it was a witch, I believe, in the story, and it caught her dress. It was like Mother Bramble or something. Okay, just as like a little start into this. What's happening? Ah! Oh, come on. Look at the image. And then below the image it says, oh yeah, I should show it to you so you have it for posterity. There, can you read it? And then he placed the dog on the apron. Normal. Totally normal. Okay, so I need to find some of my favorites. You guys might have seen this one. It's from the Snow Queen, which is what Frozen was based on. Don't look at that guy. Don't pay attention to him. Look at that beauty. The beauty of the Snow Queen. There's the text just for posterity. But my favorite one is this frog. You guys have to see the frog. It's so good. Where is it? Jake says there's got to be some Brian Froud in there. I could believe it. I think most of the like classic like a lot of fairy illustrators and stuff like that, so it would definitely make sense to have some Brian Froud in here. Come on, there it is. Alright, so this is John R. Neal, who apparently made this. Look at this guy. Ain't he just the neatest? Look at the details. Like, his socks, the little tassel bells on the end of his thing, he's got glasses on, and yet he's still got frog head, hat, large cane, all of the things floating and curling. Oh, here's the info for that. The Frogman from The Lost Princess of Oz. Fantastic. Yes? Yes? Kendall says, what a dapper frog. Okay, one more. I want that double page spread from... They both looked like kind of Ghibli to me in mood, at least. And I love them. If I can find them. I just got this book like 2 seconds ago, so I'm not sure where everything is. Okay. Look at this. Both pieces. Immaculate. Sorry, I don't hold them well. There we go. So on this side, we've got a girl catching stars in her dress, which definitely feels very Ghibli, kind of a la Howl, talking to stars and such. And then we've got the like Princess Mononoke on a horse kind of feel going through a very heavily mossy forest. There's the info for them. There you go. Do you like down here? Hello. This isn't awkward to do at all. But yeah, anyways, there's just like 5 million pieces of just like full art. It's amazing. And they all have such mood and such story and such rich colors. Like, dang. I love them. Fairy Tale Illustration Showcase. Over 110 full color plates. So cool. Thank you, Aunt Sue. This is amazing. I love it. Still have to thank her because I just got this right before the stream. So, anywho's, it's galore. Get yourself a book. Jake says peekaboo. Exactly. Rin says riveting. I hope you love the frog as much as I do because that really made my day. Oh, one thing that I missed with the sticker showcase, all of the different kinds, they also have epoxy, which is like, it stands up a little bit. It's got like thickness. This is the bag it came in. Sorry. Too lazy to take it out. Anyways, if you have any questions about sticker wrap things, I can send you pictures of these things. Or you can order from them. And I just got it for free with my order. I didn't ask for it or anything. It just came with it. So, pretty dang cool. Gotta say. I'm all sweaty. Because I get excited when I talk about art. Okay. I want to work on the colors a little bit of these lines because they're kind of depressing over here. Like that blue on the white is not my fave. Personally, if you like it, cool. I think I'll go for some gold. Martha says love it. Oh yeah. It's so much fun. All those illustrations just bring me joy. Also, it's just nice to have a new art book. It's been a very long time since I've gotten one. And as like a random unexpected gift. Lovely. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Yeah, get some of that blue in there. And then for our bush friend, I feel like we need to zhuzh some of these as well. This could be a really great opportunity for that like purple blue transition. So let's see, should we do blue at the base or blue at the ends? I think we'll do cooler to warm. That's the feel I get. Like the tips of it are on fire. By the way, all of the layers that are black should be at least, yeah, should be. Because we did a bunch of like zhooshing of things back and forth. They're all on multiply. So it shows through a little bit the background and stuff. And I feel like that just kind of amalgamates things in a lovely way. But you know, to each their own. Yeah, I dig that. Can you dig it? Ren says, ooh, nice. Happy they sent samples along with your order. Great to know. Absolutely. I hope that they're doing it with everybody. I don't know if it's like an amount that I got to or if it's just a new thing that they've created for every order that comes in or something. But it's awesome. I'm sure if you ask them, like, hey, you know, with every order you can add like a note. So you could always just be like, hey, I would be very willing to order from you in the future if I knew all your finishes. Is there a way that I could see them all? And says, I do love drawing beneath a masking layer. Something so peaceful about splashing colors on pages and seeing how they take to the shapes beneath them. Absolutely. Yeah, this is a nice example of that, of just like, oh yeah, I get to really loosely just be like, wah, 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 and then it comes out all clean because the drawing is clean. Been saying drawing a lot more lately. It's because I talked to my dad. He always calls it drawing. Man? Man. Purple. More purple, she says. I demand it. Yes. Multiply. Just making sure. Since I've moved some stuff around, whenever I duplicate a layer, it goes back to normal mode or whatever instead of being multiply, so it's worth checking. Checking on multiply. There's also just so many things that can happen because of this setup of like multiply and colors underneath, colors on the lines and things like that. So there are a lot of opportunities for interesting color mixing and also disastrous color mixing. So we just have to be somewhat careful. Not super careful, just like a little bit. Just a skosh. Basically all I want to do is keep looking over the whole piece and making sure that the colors feel right for where they are. We could also use the concept of like cool to warm, bringing things forward or letting them recede. That's a good concept to kind of use as a base. Jake knows exactly. Yes. So Jake says, is that because of the Simon character from SNL? Absolutely it is. My name is Simon and I like to make drawings. Yes. I didn't know that for a very long time until my dad finally told me, oh, that's from a thing. And I'm like, suddenly my life makes a little more sense. But yeah, he always said it like that. So I'm Simon. Hi, I like to make drawings. I don't know exactly why this area isn't filled in yet. Ooh, that's the wrong brush. Hello. The stuff down here, I can't remember what I wanted in here. I think it was rocks. So we could do our darndest to make some rocks happen. Or we could not. Let's see. Adam Glazer in the chat saying, evening. Hello, welcome. We're just drawing. I'm never gonna not say it. On this piece, made some compositional changes, and now we have this blank spot above our character so we could have some text. And And yeah, just having fun. Taking names. Jake says, but you're not in a bathtub. You don't know that. I could have a clawfoot bathtub right at my desk. Instead of a stand, I have a sit lay. Martha says, have you ever had unexpected results from the layer modes in print? Soft light multiply. Not necessarily from the modes, because when I print stuff, I usually convert to CMYK and do my darndest to make it look like the RGB file, or in the case of the iPad, whatever the iPad files are. It always looks so much juicier on the iPad. That's the sad thing, is whenever you'd bring it into any other program, it does not look as gorgeous. But that's just the way it is sometimes. So, yeah, for the most part, I'm not surprised, but throughout the years, I've definitely found that most places print darker just because what's the thing called? It's like dot point gain. When the way that the printer prints it makes it darker as a whole because of the space between the ink. I believe it is something like that in general. Not an expert here, not an expert at all. Somebody else knows more what they're talking about. But yeah, so I want to make things generally lighter before printing, and usually more saturated, but less saturated with reds, because reds usually come out super red. That's just in general though, and sometimes when you deal with like professional printing on a large scale and you really want to get it right, you'd get like a proof back, and then you can actually edit based on physical things in your hands. And also talking to the company, I've heard, can do a lot. This is something that I heard from specifically Sticker Ninja, which is, or not Sticker, yeah, wait. Yeah, I use Sticker App. That's what we've been talking about. But Sticker Ninja is the one based in Portland. And I've heard that some people are like, I just send RGB files and somehow they make it look exactly like that when it prints. And that's impressive. So, high praise, high praise. Zwoop, 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 zwoop. I don't like that last zwoop. There we go. Much better. I'm just gonna add some like little marks and things, and then maybe try a rock. I'll try my hand at a rock and see what happens. Just kind of roughly fill something in. Let me know if you guys have had totally different experiences with printing stuff though, because I think that it's all kind of, we learn through each other. I went to SEBWI one year and there was specifically a talk on printing and how a lot of the production work past just making the art is specifically geared towards trying to make it look like the art in the print. And knowing like print profiles before you start making art, especially the color version of it, like you could get through the whole sketch process and then ask your art director or whoever is your contact at the publishing place and just say like, hey, do you have a specific color profile that you print in so that I can work in that in Photoshop or whatever? And yeah, sometimes that can work out. Sometimes they'll say, nah, or just give you one. And it's like, well, this is like the default one. And maybe you guys actually use a different one, but you just sent it to me. It was like, but anyways, I digress. Let me know if you have any printing know-how. I'm sure you're full of much more experience than I. Rin says 10 minutes until we stretch those digits. Oh, 7 minutes now. How exciting. Kendall says, try testing your printing profiles in Photoshop and it'll help you to see the differences for print. I had to help people in the print lab all the time. See, yeah, Kendall knows more. Yes, good. Good. Martha say, did you say the name is Sticker App? So the one I use is Sticker App. Yes, I can show you specifically their sticker that says Sticker App, but it's just Sticker APP. And I have greatly enjoyed them, but also heard good things about Sticker Ninja. And recently I was recommended Sticker Mule for like lower minimum purchase orders, as in you can get like 10 of them instead of 30. And so I was looking into that, and I think it's mostly if you have a deal via email or something, which is pretty common, I've heard, for them. Like they send out a bunch of like, here's a sale, here's another sale, and a sale on top. So that's cool. I just haven't gotten a sale yet, so I don't know what it would look like with a sale. But I'm keeping my eyes out because the sticker app for me is a little unsustainable just because of the minimum purchase for minimum order purchase. Minimum purchase order. It takes too many stickers. Oh. Alessandra says, Anna, let me know what you think of the mugs. I have one more. It's light pink. Not sure what to draw. Any suggestions? Okay, you were talking about your mug earlier on the Discord, so I'm gonna definitely check this out. Is it in paint along? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, it's an actual mug, y'all. Check these out. Oh, they're so cute, Alessandra. Look at the hedgehog. Oh, I love him. That is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh, and a little squirrel friend. I love it. That is beautiful. I really love the layered brush strokes back here. That's gorgeous. A little pink squirrel. Ooh, and a flaming butterfly. Very pretty. Oh my gosh. Was that fun, Alessandra? Because it looks like you had fun. So pretty. Oh, I would drink out of all these mugs. They also look like a good size of mug, so nice. Are you painting with an acrylic, or is this like gonna be glazed kind of thing? How do you protect? Will it come off in the dishwasher? These are my questions. And let's see, do we have any, what do you call it? Any drawing suggestions? I say, do you have a Pinterest? I always like to look at Pinterest and say like, oh my gosh, that looks so beautiful. I want to paint something like that. And then you have inspiration. Because like drawing suggestions are great, but I feel like you have to give like 20 of them for maybe one to be interesting. Alessandra says, on the back it says, for cute pine. Adorable. So spiky. So cute. Martha says, wow, what do you seal it with? Alessandra says, yes, I have a Pinterest, but I also get lost into a hole of so many things. Totally understand that. Basically, trying to find the thing and then bounce is the exercise. Just be like, I'm inspired. Okay, go, go, go. Oh, hello, Adobe Live. We are being simulcast, I just saw. Hello and welcome. My name is Anna Davis Court. I am a children's book illustrator, and today I am solo drawing because Anthony's on a walk. And we're making, oh, here's the larger piece. This little salamander / newt is on a little adventure, and we're just making this beautiful, lush rainbow world for him to walk through. So the way we're doing this is basically using the pencil brush in Fresco, drawing on a layer with black, and then using a clipping mask above that to add color to the black, and then putting the black on multiply, and so it kind of shows through and has this transparency that we get with all of these little marks. And is fun, is real fun. So thank you for joining. I hope you're having a great day. Adam says, oh, we getting famous here. So famous. And Rin puts out an invite to the Discord. Thank you, thank you. Yes, this is always a good idea. We chat after the stream and also have information about when the next stream is, also assets for just anything you could possibly need, basically. So become part of the community. And I'm just trying to put some rocky rocks in here. Not some of those soft rocks, but like those rocky rocks. Whoa. I want some more variety in sizes though. Wah, wah. Like that? Yeah? Whoop. That was weird. Every once in a while the brush is like, no. Beep. By the way, this is the pencil brush and is my favorite brush out of all programs. I love it so much. So intuitive, so good. Ooh, erasing out. Yes, we should do more of that. So we have all these marks, and then we can just be like, meep, meep, meep. So cute. So cute. A zhuzh. Also, thank you, Alessandra, for sharing your artwork. I love seeing that. That was also over on the Discord, if you're curious. And I would love to see more artwork from everybody. I love seeing it. It's so fun. Jake says, I like your Waluigi noises. Waluigi. Yes. Well, you know, We all have to work on our Waluigi sometimes. I decided today I'm going to work on Waluigi voices on the stream. This is what's important. This is what the people want to see. Don't deny it. You're very excited about the Walla. Wah, 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 wah. Wait, it went Wobbuffet. Wah. Wait, could Waluigi and Wobbuffet team up? Oh my gosh. Guys, I have a headcanon. Whoa, 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 whoa. What would it be called? The Wawa Squad? Wawa. Wawa. A preschool show called Wawa, where Wobbuffet and Waluigi have hijinks and adventure. Adventures filled with hijinks. There we go. That's a much better thing. Deep, deep, deep. Deep, 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 deep. The clover are getting a little lost here. I'm wondering, gotta multiply on 100%. Maybe the color's just not dark enough. So, I'm gonna go in here and try out a little purple. I do love a purple for a clover because it makes me think of my oxalis, which unfortunately is not doing that well. I remember showing you guys my oxalis like a few months ago. It was doing so hot. It was like bouncy and fun, and now it's just dropping leaves like every day. So what I did yesterday actually was I took it out of the soil. I thought it was overwatered. It doesn't look like any of the roots were dying because of overwatering, so I'm not sure if that was the problem. However, I mixed the soil with a little bit more porous materials, like the, what do you call it? I don't know what the names of things are. Little rocks. I think my phone just went off. And then I put it all back, and now it looks so sad, but hopefully it will bounce back. So we'll see. Pray for my poor little children, my plant children. They are pathetic at the moment, but I mean that in the most loving way. Okay, we are at a very special time in the day where we're going to take care of our bods and do a little monkey paws. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do this. I don't have a special screen for this, unfortunately. I still haven't made a solo monkey paws stream or window like this. So, monkey paws is a hand stretch, and I'm going to give you the instructions to follow along. If at any point you feel like it's painful or anything like that, just stop immediately, ice your arms, and rest. But this is to prevent carpal tunnel and arthritis, so hopefully we can prevent some stuff today. We're going to start with our arms straight out in front of us with our palms out and fingers to the sky, and then we curl our fingers into what we call a monkey paw. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Great job. I know you said ooh, ah, so I'm telling you great job because I know you did it. You did it, right? Okay, good. All right, second pose, we put our fingers to the ground, palms towards ourselves, and curl them in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. And then third, we put our palms out, fingers down, and then curl them in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Great job. And then fourth pose, we put our fingers up to the sky, palms towards ourselves, and then curl them in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Great job. Then we repeat these poses around a second each, just holding a little bit, around 10 times, so that we get a nice stretch in our wrists and hopefully feel a little bit better by the end. I seem to always do these when I wake up as well. I think it's a really good routine to get into, to just feel like you're taking care of your hands because they do so much for you. Definitely don't want to be letting them down. Both Kendall and Edna say, oh, perfect. So it's lined up with my break time. That's perfect. I'm so glad it worked. I was planning it all along. Adam says, and while having air conditioning, drinking water. Oh, yes, absolutely. There are many ways you can take a little break. One way is to close your eyes to take a break from the screens. Another is to drink some water to rehydrate. You can also just stretch other parts of your body, whatever feels like it needs it most. We end this with a few neck stretches, so we'll definitely get a nice little break. Also, I am super hot. The computer is like, look at this, sweaty bangs. So sorry, but it's reality. Can't avoid it. I'm a shiny girl. Ooh, you can't dull my shine. What do they call it when it's like a beauty thing? It's like, you're glowing. Yeah, I got a lot of glow today. Dripping with glow. Alright, and then when we're done, we just shake out our hands to loosen them back up. Then we're gonna roll our shoulders a little bit to loosen those up. And then put our ear on one side as high as we can reach to the sky. And then we flop on over to the other side. Try to reach up with that ear. And then back to the first side. And then back again. Great job. I just see myself in the camera. I'm like, you sweaty girl. Okay, anyways. Then we look to the side as far as is comfortable. And then as far as comfortable to the other side. And then back again. And then once more. We did it. Yay. Alright, that was Monkey Paws. I hope that you feel a little bit refreshed. Now we can get back into drawing. But again, if you need any more break stuff, then please, this is your sign. Do the break. Give yourself a vacation. You need it. Water. If you're sweating, you should rehydrate. This is true. Whoop, that was the wrong button. Ignore everything. Nope, that's a lie. Do not trust your computers. They lie to you. Kendall says it's 95 here, and I have 2 computer heaters. Great for winter, not for summer. You have computer heaters? I have never known of such a thing. That's crazy. Adam says, well, my AC is fired up in front of me, and water is in my new clean canteen. I hiccuped in the middle of that. Also, it felt like 88 to 90 today. Oh, man. All right. I gotta look up what the temp is outside. Let us see. It feels pretty toasty in here. It says that it's 91 right now. Holy heck. Yeah, apparently it's 91 Fahrenheit. Woof. Woof, woof. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be 90, so it's gonna be a perfect day to go out to the beach because it's usually like 30 degrees cooler there. Adam says, I don't need a heater for winter since I'm on the 3rd floor of the house. It gets comfy, but for winter, I now have a bank screen bar lamp for my iMac. That sounds very fancy, whatever it is. Kendall says, my computer heaters are my computers, Anna. You're saying that your computers become heaters for you. I get it now. I get it. I thought you were saying you had heaters just for your computers, like they were blocks of ice and you had to heat them up. I get it now. Thank you for enlightening me. Rin says, we've had so many triple-digit days I've lost count. Yeah, Rin's out in Texas. Oof. Yeah, so glad you have AC, but also, this is unsustainable, y'all. Let's get on some climate action. Seriously, it's ridiculous. Look at what's happening in Europe right now, too. Ugh, it's too much. Can't deal. Kendall says, as in my laptop and my Cintiq are full fan mode because I'm working on giant fires. Yeah, fires. Files, not fires. There we go. Files are on fire because you're so good. Now, Alessandra says, Sai, I'm doing my painting today because tomorrow is going to be 97. Ah! It is hot, y'all. That's so weird to just have everybody be like, yeah, it's like 1,000,000 degrees out. And the like. Whoop, that's a watercolor brush. Whoops. Watercolor brushes are amazing. Go check them out. That was what Fresco was telling me. Like, you haven't talked about the watercolor brushes yet. I'll give you watercolor. I feel like a lot of what's left of this piece is just loving on it, where it's just like little, adding those bits that make it feel very handmade. All these little textures and colors that are going to overlap and stuff. The cool thing is there's so much opportunity for multiple colors to overlap. The scary thing is there's so many opportunities for multiple colors to overlap. It's very easy to make something that looks overwhelming when there's just so much color. That's why I'm so glad that you guys have taken so much to this piece and say like, oh, it looks so cool and so great, because It could very easily go into like, I mean this in the most loving way possible, but Lisa Frank zone. It could be color everywhere for the sake of having color everywhere. And I am totally not opposed to that. I love that. It's just, is that what I'm trying to create right now? It's not really my goal. Although if you look at Matthew Forsyth's work, you could definitely see a lot of like rainbowism happening, which is awesome. Gotta love it. Kendall says, thankfully we have a basement that's half in a hill, so it drops like 8 degrees just using the downstairs office. That's awesome. But I can't use my Cintiq because it's attached to my upstairs desk. Oh, that's so sad. Can you bring it downstairs? Just move permanently downstairs. Adam says, I can't imagine drawing on Cintiq glass during the heat. That, my friend, is exactly why I have this little glove. So you put this on and it blocks that side of your hand from hitting the screen. It's also quite cool. It's quite cool. So it feels much better to work with this on and not have your hand drop the stylus. No, have your hand all like, I don't know, that sweaty like kind of stutterer on the screen. It's not pleasant. That's not what we want. Adam says, yeah, I use the glove too, but for iPad, just use it on your Cintiq. Kendall says the glove is the best. Rand says, love the little half gloves. Little half gloves. It reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, what was it? Heroes on a half pipe? Is that what it is? Art on a half glove. Now I want some pizza. Pizza. Kendall says, I need to get a couple pairs so I can throw mine in the wash during weekdays. That is a very valid thing. Yes. Jake says, heroes in a half shell. Okay, okay. Jake coming in with the knowledge. Artists with a half glove. Heroes on the half... Wait, artists on the half glove. Does that work? Jake, tell me yes. Did I do good? I don't know. Oh. Oh, ho, ho. Enchanté, mademoiselle. Erase out. Erase out. Have little textures and fun shapes. Yes, good. Yeah, I like that. Aw. For some reason, it, like, for a brief moment, I was reminded of the look of old kitchens where they have, like, a little curtain above the window, above the sink. You know, when you have a sink, I've always wanted a sink that has a window, so I could just, like, look outside while doing dishes. Right now, our window is the TV, which feels a little bit like, I don't know, Fahrenheit 451 or something. So, I think of, like, having a little curtain above it as being so cute. Something about it. So, I guess the scalloping of this edge made me think of that. If you really need reasoning behind that mad thought. Mad world. Doo-doo. Mad world. Oh, Jake says, you always do good. Thank you. That's the kind of validation I need. Anthony Jackson's in the chat. What's up, Anthony? Saying, I love all the plants. Thank you. I love all the plants, too. I hope you mean in the world, because, like, yes, in this piece, but also, I just love all the plants. Can I have all the plants, please? You know, sometimes I think about indoor plants, and, like, I would love a monstera, or, like, something that's a big boy. That'd be so cool. Like, those big tropical looking plants. The thing is, they are tropical, and they require humidity and a lot more care than I am used to giving things, so not now. Maybe someday when I have, like, one of those, if you've seen, like, if you're on Plant Talk, you know all about this, but the IKEA shelves that are all glass and they're made to display, like, objects and things, there are ways of weatherproofing them, whatever, and then you can have the humidity in a controlled environment and have all your tropical little plants in there, and that would be so cool. Oh man. But as of right now, I am Succulent Queen. It's the thing that I could keep alive the most. Unfortunately, my juniper bonsai has officially died, and I'm very sad about it. I don't want to talk about it. It makes me cry. But the olive trees are staying alive, staying alive. Ha 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 ha. Oh, and we have more herbs than we've ever had this year. We found James's all-time favorite smell, which is the silver thyme, and it's still thriving out there in full sun. And we also inherited some sage and lavender, which I've never had before, but they also say full sun. So we're just kind of trying to keep them good. Oh, Anthony Jackson says, I do love plants. As you should. Good, good. Rin says, nothing beats finding your favorite plant scents, really. I agree. I really want to go to the rose gardens, because in Portland, if you don't know, the rose garden is such a great destination. It's just endless rows of roses, and they all smell amazing. It might be out of its prime now. I know that when my aunt and uncle visited, they were like, they went and they said it was perfectly full bloom, and I think that was in June. So some of them might be still around, but I don't know. Anyways, definitely go if you have the chance. But roses are some of my favorite smells. We have just like little English roses in our parking lot, and every single time I walk by them, I try to take a sniff because they're so good. So good. So good it makes your day better. Like, dang. What a cool thing. Okay, I'm loving this corner. I think it's really coming together. I want to add that kind of love everywhere. Like in here, we just have lines, so I'd love to erase some fun into it. Just erase some fun into it, darling. Oh, man. Oh, Alessandra says, since I did all animals on the other mugs, maybe... Oh, it moved. Maybe I should do another animal on the last mug. I think you've got a theme. And since a lot of them are furry, what if you went with like a fish or like a lizard or something like that? That'd be very cool. But, I mean, obviously do what you feel the most inspired by. Anthony Jackson says, in fact, I took pictures from a photo scavenger hunt a few weeks ago and forgot to post them on the Discord. Well, there's no time like the present. That's awesome. Jake says, speaking of Monstera, you made me get back into Animal Crossing, and I finally finished the restaurant I left in limbo in the Happy Home Paradise thing. Oh my gosh, I need to see this. That's awesome. And Jake says, silver thyme, you say? Silver thyme, like the THYME. Boom. Like that. And yes, it's also called Silver Posy, and every single time we went by this one yard, James would like you rub the leaves of certain plants and you can sniff and like the oils release and you can smell them, like rosemary. Perfect example. Rosemary is such a good scent. Oof. And so yeah, we would pass this plant, and I thought it was oregano for the longest time because it smelled like that to me, and he just fell in love with it and was like, if I could smell like this, I would be happy. Like, dang. And so, yeah, we would always just sniff it. And then one day we went to a nursery on a whim and found that same scent and found out it's silver thyme. Silver thyme. Hear them ring. That made sense. But yeah, all kinds of herbs are always really fun to watch because right when we got the silver thyme here, actually, it started blooming. And I looked it up. Some plants you want to like stop it from blooming and like cut off the tops. Like with basil, it will produce more leaves if you take the flowers off right as soon as they arrive. Also, you can cut them at a certain point where they sprout into two. Instead of just keeping going up on one, they go whoop, and so you get twice as many leaves. So cool. Plants are awesome. And Jake says it's thymie for time. Which thymie is time. If you don't know, it's THYME. There you go. Do you get the joke? Do I have to explain it? Ren says, love fresh rosemary. It's so good. We have 2 rosemary plants that are thriving right now. Kendall says, I need to play more Animal Crossing. Been slacking on my redecorating goals. I need to play more as well. I think we should have a nice big play sesh with all of us. Even though, I mean, I know we're not working on our islands when we play together, really, but it would be a nice incentive to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to show off my island next week. Better get redecorating. But yeah, haven't been... Well, actually, okay, so the last, like, 5 times that I've played, I've been making some moves. Like, I made a little cafe outside of my museum, and I reorganized my garden a little bit, which was very nice. And I actually did dedicate myself to watering the plants every day, so I got the 3 vegetables or fruits or whatever on them. Rin says, with basil, once it starts blooming, the leaves stop growing because all its energy goes into the seeding. When you cut the blooms, the energy can go back into growing a bushier plant. Absolutely. And you pinch the blooms. Yes. Yes. Spread the knowledge. It's good. Jake says there are pictures of on the restaurant and on the Discord. Okay, I gotta go check those out. The smell is so strong and lovely when you pinch the blooms, says Rin. Yes. Basil is my all-time favorite. It's so good. Sorry, I don't want to say it where the thyme and the rosemary can hear me, but basil's my favorite. Alessandra says, I almost forgot, y'all. I saw a fox wandering around in the park. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. I mean, I have mixed feelings about whenever I see wild animals, because I'm like, a wild animal spotting, but also, like, I want their home to be so vast that I never see them. This looks awesome, Jake. Oh my gosh. So finally loaded up Animal Crossing again, buckled down, and finished the restaurant I had in Limbo. Oh my goodness. I want to go to this restaurant. This is so cool. Oh, look how beautiful. It's got the artwork on the walls. I mean, look at the lights. What is this machine? They've got multiple smoothie things. Oh, so much good food. Hey, is that Gwen? I have Gwen on my island. So good. Wow. Wow, you really thought of, like, a restaurant layout. This is awesome. Like, you enter through here, you got, like, the little blocked off, here's the kitchen, then you go through and, like, pay here. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love it, Jake.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, there's a whole back kitchen. And there's a little Grogu. I see you customizing things. That's so cute. Man, I want some ramen. Oh, yum. Also, this duck is really cute. I've never had a duck villager. Oh my gosh, and there's so many things on the stoves. Oh, they look so good. This is a very clean, well-kept kitchen. I mean, the ventilation. There's a camera. They're watching to make sure. Oh, so dang cute. Great job, Jake. Round of applause. Or round of applause. Animal Crossing, you get it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can check that out on the Animal Crossing channel on the Discord. I said that. Good job. Good job, me. Oh my gosh. Wait, Adam says I posted a pic of my lamp setup on Tool Time in the Discord. I'm gonna have to check it out. Grogu. Everybody's freaking out about the Grogu and how great this restaurant is. Jake gets my joke. Okay, so it was Tool Time. Let's check it out. Ooh, okay. So you get this like little zoop kind of lamp. Does it help lighting up the screen, or is it all for... This looks very well lit, so that must be it. So you get the whole keyboard and your tablet very well lit. I'm sure that's super clutch at night. I don't know if y'all have the same problem with lighting, but I feel like my computer gets the darkest darkness. Especially if you work in a corner, it can just sap all the light out of it. It's quite distressing. That's awesome, Adam. Love it. I hope that you love it. I hope that it's serving you perfectly. Adam says that's the bank lamp, which is BENQ. I could change the color temps from warm to cool. That's cool. Oh my gosh. You know, Anthony worked at a studio where he would edit photos, and a lot of the editing was to color match things. And so they had a specific station to bring prints to the station where the light was completely neutral as much as possible. And the colors would read the truest, and it was for them to color match only when at that station. Crazy. It was very interesting. And they spent so much on printing those things. So much. And then they just throw them away afterward. Don't need that. Okay, so I love this little area. But should we make any bigger changes before we get into like littles? I feel like this area needs something. Definitely want to put more love into all this. Maybe have some kind of big foreground kind of thing happening there. What happened there? Where is that from? Who, what, when, where, why, and how? Aha! I found you. The scoundrel. Also, we should probably work on our main character a little bit because we haven't touched him in like several times. So, let's talk about Newt, baby. Let's make him a cutie. I think I want to work in a way that meshes with the rest of the piece. So some of it can be liney, but I don't want it to be outliney. I want it to be organic. And then the other part of him is like the background color behind him, which I wanted to be super unique compared to everything else, which I think the yellow does. And also keep him graphic shapes, like the clover. Like, think of a clover, but make it a newt. Does that make sense? Of course it does. I said it. Whoop. Oh, Adam says it prevents screen glare. That's awesome. Martha says, ooh, color temps, like my fish tank light. Everybody's excited about different light colors. That's also like the streaming thing where everybody gets those like hue light bulbs where they change with a little remote control. Then every one of the streams could have like a different mood to it. Someday, baby, someday. Adam says, yeah, the button controls are touch sensitive and can automatically adjust to whatever lighting is around you. That's very cool. Dang. Intuitive. Alessandra says, I think I may have made my mind up. Gonna paint a bunny. Oh, love the bunnies. Oh, bunnies are wonderful. So to have an outline or to not? That is the question. I just want to play with... Where is his color? Let's bring that guy up. Whoops. Nope, not like that. Not like this. Not select multiple. Oh, it's because this is... There we go. Not select multiple. Long press. Drag up. I for sure need to organize these layers a little bit more intuitively. Indubitably. Okay, stop. Stop. Go. I want to keep him graphic, so I'm going to try slicing this color up in a way that's not super nuanced. I want it to be kind of haphazard. Like, imagine putting a face on a square block. Okay, I kind of love that. I don't know if you love it, but I love it. Then we can have a super graphic kind of tail and get rid of the lines. Yes, yes, yes. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Ren says, yes, yes, I love color changing light bulbs a little too much. All about nighttime and colorful lighting. Yes, so cute. Anthony says, how do you feel about the layer organization on Fresco versus Photoshop on the desktop? They are very different. I'd say just because of the like naming and how you can control groups in Photoshop, as in like in the newest version of Photoshop, you can clip something to a group. And I love that feature. I used it a lot when I worked at a video game studio. But in Fresco, I feel like, first of all, I am not a fan of having 5 million layers because I almost always start drawing on the wrong layer. And that's just a me thing. That's every single artist has their own opinion about it. I'm just one of those people. And so what I do is usually end up collapsing the layers into like 1 or 2. And so when I think about that, I don't mind working in Fresco a bit. But if I were working, say, on a client piece and I had to keep separate layers, then I have to start thinking like, okay, how do I want to manage this? Now, you can make groups in Fresco, and that's usually how I organize things, is I just put them into groups that make sense. And it works really fine, actually. If I were to put, let's see, can we group something? So I'm going to put this in a group with this layer. I can't do that really with the clipping masks, huh? So this, let's see, in a group with this. Okay, so when trying to group, what you do is you put one layer and you hover it over another. Oh no, I have so many selected. Multiple selection is a thing. Okay, anyway, so you take a layer, you hover it over another one, you drop it, and then suddenly there's a group. You double click it, you get in the group. If you want to move something out of it, you hover over the arrow, and then you can bring it back out. So all of that is to say, it's very easy to deal with groups in Fresco. I don't have anything against it. I think that Photoshop is more for heavy layer work. If I had 5 million layers and they were all doing something completely unique, I would use Photoshop. But for my working style, Fresco works flawlessly. So that's my answer. Sorry if it's not what you want to hear. But yeah, I think it really does come down to individuality. Everybody's got their own way of working. Cute little tail. Alright. This one. Yeah, that needs to chop. And then we have this cute little, like, leg that is yellow at one point, and then it goes into the drawing. If we get rid of this line, then suddenly the yellow is the only thing that's telling you there's a leg there. I love it. Now this overlaps with the tail, so it's a little bit different, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we might have to clarify that. Something about that. There's something about that thing. And right now we're using just yellow and the line color, but we can, of course, complexify this eventually. But I find it really useful to just start from some place of simplicity so that you don't get overwhelmed with every single thing you can possibly do, and then choose how you make it more complex. That makes sense? Hopefully. Ren says, yes, I have so many groups, and groups within groups. Yeah, that is another thing. Everybody has such a different work experience. It's kind of crazy. That's why it's so impossible to make new programs, in my opinion, where it's like, oh my gosh, how do you make it for all these people who need to use it in a specific way? It's pretty crazy. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, I like how he's coming along. I think there are certain things that are wonky. I just love the idea of a little yellow salamander exploring the world, taking pictures. I like the red. I don't know. It's not like intentionally placed. Maybe it's a happy accident. I'm not sure. Don't know how to feel about it yet. Whoa. Whoa. So the pants are this darker color with a more dense drawing of the pencil. So if I want the shirt to stick out a little bit, I'm just gonna, I think, pencil it in a little bit differently, but it's still gonna have some pencil on it. Sound good? Sound good. Don't be afraid of line, Anna. Okay, I won't. I am unafraid! Should it have like a graphic completely filled in area? Questions, questions. No answers. Oh, does he have like little... Oh, he's so small. It's hard to get a level of detail when they're this small. Cute. I love it. Oh, man. Okay. So, we've got our salamander guy coming along. Sorry, just the tiniest things catch my eye and I'm like, okay, I gotta change. And then after we've gotten him, I think I want to work on the color of his line a little bit, honestly, because I feel like the blue on the yellow is nice, but it might be stronger. Maybe with a little bit more variety, maybe with a totally different color palette. I'm not sure yet. Might put just the starkest of white in here. Yeah. Get a little punch. Alright, let's play with some color. I'm going to get the graphite brush out and use some of the previous colors that we have just to see what jives. Maybe his shirt is orange. Maybe his hat is green. No, that's going to totally disappear. Purple? Perhaps. Or like a really dark blue. I think for his eye. Yeah. Yeah, now it's a little bit more crystal clear. And then for the shoes, maybe? Make them stand out a little bit. Okay, don't go crazy. There. Yeah, I think I like that better. I might still zhuzh his face quite a bit, actually. But we shall see. Candles is back! Welcome back! Also, Rin says, I would think grouping/layering practices would evolve with where you are at the time as well. Some things shifting, as Anna mentioned, depending on what the project is. Absolutely. Whenever I'm working for clients, it shifts a lot. Just the idea of what it's going to be used for at what point makes a really big difference in how I handle files, because if somebody else is going to handle it, I am immediately more aware of like, okay, I can't just make this as messy as I can deal with. I need them to be able to deal with it. Which is something we should always think about. Always be empathetic to our coworkers or whoever is going to be handling the file. You don't want them to feel like overwhelmed because you're a messy roommate, basically. Okay, I think he's coming into his own. I like our little friend. I'm really digging this, you guys. I feel like this time of zooming out really made me love it. Whoa. Look how different it is in black and white. Whoa. 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 Pretty cool. Pretty cool, I gotta say. I feel like this path could really be improved. It's got its own layer. Let's go to town. Maybe we could create some kind of interesting and also unique pattern on here. Right now, what I did was I scribbled horizontally and then I erased out vertically with those little zhuzh lines, which is cool, but I feel like it could do more, especially at the edges. The edges don't feel designed at all. So let's see if I can erase into it in a way that feels good. Maybe we have like some big areas of, what am I saying? Like by erasing in and out of it, I want to create some big in and outs and some small. Does that make any sense? Hopefully. Not gonna worry about the interior, like how this looks different from this yet. I'm just going to make sure the exterior shape works. Yeah, there we go. So what I was saying before about big and little and stuff like that, what I'm trying to do is make these shapes more irregular, so they're not just like do do do. It's more like a do 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 it. Does that make sense? Do it. Do. Do 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 do. At least I think this is how the shapes are gonna be, but I don't know. Maybe they go more like this. I'm not sure yet. Droop. I do like how they blend pretty much like behind here, so might not have the hardest edge, or maybe I have the hard edge sometimes and then sometimes it disappears into the background. And then on the interior, I was thinking of doing like horizontal hatch marks. I'm not sure if I want to do it all over or if it's going to be just every once in a while, have them kind of like come in and disappear. I think that would work pretty well with a path, kind of give it a gritty texture a little bit. Anthony Jackson says, I get the gist. Oh my gosh. Hey, Kendall's back and Dark Hours is back. What's up, party people? Kendall says, anyone like and have an artichoke recipe to share? I'm trying to figure out something for dinner, preferably no ovens because too hot. My favorite thing with artichokes is just steaming them and dipping them in butter. Dark Hours says, me back also. Alessandra says, there is that second contact, Joe. Let me know. Alessandra says, I had a genius idea of putting my Gatorade in the freezer and turning it into slushy. So good. Basically just put every drink in a freezer. It becomes like 10 times better. I need water. I can already feel it. My voice is going to go. It's because they've got so much vocal fry. Can't help. Must fry. Alrighty. Let's do it. This is me singing along. Okay, zoom out. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. No. Alright, let's see. Does a sharp graphic shape help? Where it's like straight lines, kind of like the stream kind of has this like overall graphic shape, but it's got a bit of culverts. So maybe we have a mirroring of that kind of effect in this. Oh yeah, this was supposed to be kind of like a hill coming up, so that makes sense. We could put like a little shadow under him eventually. And this path is totally on its own layer, so you can control opacity and color and all that jazz. Really what I'm concentrating on right now is just the shape of it. Which we've simplified out to be chonk. Chonk shape. The best shape, really. I wonder if... Does that make him feel like he's floating too much? Yeah. He's gotta have the path underneath him. Okay. Does that feel better? Let's lower the opacity a little bit and see. You know what I actually think I should do? Is keep the opacity up, but then color in a shift in color as it comes forward, I think would be lovely. Let's do cool in the back, so we've got the blue. Then we can go purple to red, our old fave. Zwoop. Oh wait, I should... Oh yeah, I have the graphite brush. Cool. And then... Suddenly we're on the yellow brick road, baby! Follow the yellow brick road. Everything's a rainbow. Everything is multicolored, yeah. Everything is gay. Let's get it going, yay. Everything is rainbow. Alright. What do you think? What do you think? Is it too much? Too much a transition? I'm not sure. I'll have to sleep on it. We'll see. Rin says, hot tea! Oh my gosh. Kendall says, Pinterest has started showing me grilled spinach and artichokes cheese sandwiches. That sounds amazing. Dark Hour says, okay, I had to put you on YouTube, the big screen, to do this piece justice, but I'm in the chat here. That's great. Hey, we're on the TV. Oh my gosh. What do you think? Does it offer you a good TV background? I've seen, you guys know the frame TVs, right? Where it basically like shows artwork on the TV, so you could put a gallery wall up and have your TV be a part of it, and then it doesn't feel like it's just an ugly thing in your room. It's more like a part of the decor. Well, apparently there are now YouTube channels that show art at a slow pace, kind of panning through them so that you can have it up on your wall. Same thing. So I'm your frame TV today. How's your TV looking? Oh, Dark Hour says this is the most pleasing TV setup. Oh, it's so cute. I'm so glad. Take a picture. Send it to me. I would like to see. Okay. I think that I would like a little bit more transition into the white. So I might add one extra layer. Just one extra layer. Just to give a bit of zhuzh. Or maybe, do I erase out of the white? Okay, I'm duplicating the white just in case. As usual. And I'm going to erase into it with the pencil brush. Cute. Officially Milu and yours. Morning cartoon. Welcome to the morning. You are happy. Yay, it's good. That's our opening song. It's horrible. Kendall says, I got sidetracked looking for Jenny's ice cream. Ooh! Jenny's ice cream. Must have. Anthony says, I've been using my TV as a second monitor. Oh, my goodness. I don't even... How is that possible? That's cool. Never seen that happen. Okay, erasing out. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I can double tap this to just keep the eraser going, and I don't have to hold it down. And I could just go through here and create a little bit of something. And the great thing is, if I ever need to put it back, I just paint with white. And I put it back. Yeah, I think this was needed. Just a little bit of something. See, like right here, I think I went too fat with those, so kind of like in with the white. And I could cut off the tops a little bit. Yeah, cool. You gotta have your clovers and threes, obviously. A must-have. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. It's silly because the clovers look so different from these ones, but I'm just calling them clovers. Really, they're just like plant matter. Ambiguous planting. Kendall says, ugh, I just want to try the everything bagel flavor in ice cream. Ice cream of everything bagel. Interesting. Kendall says, my mother and I are on a weird ice cream taste test mission. Oh, you gotta come to Portland. We've got Salt and Straw. You kidding me? You kidding me? They pioneered weird flavors. Alessandra says, just finished my bunny. Oh my gosh, that was so fast. Gonna upload to Discord now. Not sure what color to do the bunny. Blue. There you go. Oh my gosh, and Dark Hours also posted. Alright, it's time to go to the Discord again. Oh. Animal channel. Let's get it. Talk is so cute. Oh my gosh, we're on TV. Look at us. Hi. Us, me, you, me. We're all together, chat. Oh my gosh, Milu, I want to just like shove my face in her fur so bad. Oh, look at that fluff. Also, not half bad, gotta say. Seeing us on the big screen, it's pretty good. Got our favorite morning show on, hot chocolate on the way, and sketchbook in hand. Yeah, it's winter for you, huh? Or like fall? Winter? So weird. Oh yeah, whoops. Oh my gosh, cute. I love it as pink, honestly. It's got a little mushroom hat. What? So cute. I love it, Alessandra. I think it needs some kind of mushroom bunny pun name. Whoever can come up with the best wordplay in a pinch, get on it. Mush bunny, fungi, rabbit, funga rabbit, bun shroom. Okay, that's really good. Oh, cute. She was barking, demanding to have her couch time with me. I love it. Okay, what? Kendall says, so far we've tried Dijon mustard and pretzels and need to still find Kraft macaroni and cheese, but I want to try everything, the everything bagel one. Whoa, that is intense. What was the mustard one like? I feel like that plus sweet is just not good. Yeah. Okay, Adam says I'm gonna head out to do some chores and eat. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, and also have a great day. And thanks for being here. We'll see you again hopefully soon. Dark Hour says, yeah, it's autumn/winter. Oh, that's so crazy. It's so hot here. Bernardo just says yes. I'm so glad. Moosh bun, says Kendall. Moosh bun. So we've got bun mush and moosh bun. Alessandra says, wait, so what color? Haha. I like the pink. What if you you painted the background like, I don't know, yellow? Is that too much? I think bunnies of all colors are wonderful. They are really just whatever we want. A funny. Instead of a bunny, it's a fungus bunny. Funny. Mushy bun bun. Oh, Dark Hour says this is the only way I will watch your streams henceforth. Oh my gosh. Big TV all the time. Yeah, this is a television show. If you didn't know, we're on Joe's TV. Also, everyone, you need to try wasabi sorbet /gelato/ice cream. I would try it. I would try anything that's not a meat flavor. Rin says bungus. Bungus. I love it. The bungus among us. You're very clever. Very clever indeed. I think that Alessandra just putting the bunny with the mushroom is probably the most heavy lifting that piece needs. It's already brilliant. So whatever color you decide on, it's already perfection. Just chef's kiss. Big loops? Sure. Big woo 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 woo. Oh woo 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 woo. There we go. Maybe some big woo woos over here. Oh woo 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 woo. Nah. Never mind. Maybe? Yeah, I kind of like that. Having it a little bit fade. Just a little bit. Don't want too much. Okay. Let us look at this piece again. Okay, so the path. The thing that bothers me right now is the straightness of the sides. Now, I think what it needs is for all these plants to kind of cut in at their opportune moments. I think I need to stop thinking of it as a separate thing where it's like, oh, it's the path and the rest of the ground. What it needs to be is just the ground. Yes, I agree with this, Anna. I know. I'm you. Okay. I'm painting with black. One of the clovers. Gotta... The thing is the far side. How is that gonna work? Do we have things come in over here? Oh, what we do is some of this, but not that crazy. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Zoop, zoop, zoop. And then, okay, we're just gonna use this patch as like a test patch, which I highly recommend if you're ever working on something where it's like a large part of the piece and you're not sure exactly how you want to render it. Just try out a little piece of it. Oops. The sharp little bits. Alessandra says, yes, Bungus it is. Dark Hour says, Bungus wins. Monbungus Fletcher. I love it. Mundungus Fletcher. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Kendall says the mustard one was weird, more subtle than expected, but I think it was because the mustard sunk into the bottom. It reminded me of weird salted caramel vibes, but mustard is strong. Yeah, you can't just like treat it like, oh yeah, it's just salt. It's like a very specific taste, especially if it's like fancy mustard. My favorite mustard, by the way, everybody in the chat, quick poll. What's your favorite kind of mustard? Mine's definitely German mustard, where it's got like big mustard seeds in it. Oh, love it, love it, love it. And it all started because I went to my cousin's wedding and she had like whole grain mustard where it wasn't at all mushed up. It was just the little like mustard seeds. And man, they were so good. They were so good. It's just like a bunch of like bursting little things. It's yum. I loved it. Anthony Jackson says, I don't eat mustard. All right, you're one of them. Dark Hour says honey mustard for sure. Dijon is a close second. Oh man, I like a good Dijon, but I do think it's so different from like, I don't know if you guys were raised on French's like I was, but that transition of being a kid and eating the yellow mustard to being an adult and having Dijon is like, it's a rude awakening. It's a big difference. Also, one time I went to a McMenamins, which over in Oregon is a like very well-known chain of restaurants, and they basically like inhabit old buildings, like historical buildings, and turn them into hotels and restaurants and stuff like that. And I really like them. But they had a mustard one time that I put on my veggie burger without thinking, and then I took a bite and it was like straight up the nose burning. It was so intense, like astringent, like a chemical had entered my body, and it was just because it was like a spicy mustard, and I hated it so bad. And that was the day where I was like, never again. I tried scraping as much of it off of the burger as I could, but honestly, it was a lost cause. It had tainted everything. It was horrible. And now I feel for James because Anthony, you're not alone. James absolutely hates mustard and basically anything vinegar based. So I understand a little bit more that side of things. When I had that mustard, I was like, it's too much. This shall not pass. Shoop, 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 zoopy, zoopy. A grey poupon. My dad always said that goofy too. He's like, oh, you're fancy, a grey poupon. Kendall says it was also grey poupon, so it was specifically flavored. Yeah, that makes sense. I love any mustard, but any stone ground is good on a pretzel. Oh my gosh, yes. Anthony, I think, oh yeah, that was it. Okay, so he had a layover when he went to, it wasn't Dubai, what was it? It was Bahrain, yes. So he went there with his sister, and when he was coming back, there was a connection in Germany, and in the airport, he got me this stone jar, and he had no idea what was in it because he doesn't speak German, or read German, I should say. So he got it back. I think it had some kind of customs thing that I had to go through and everything. He gives me the jar and I'm like, cool, what's in it? He's like, I have no idea. And I open it and it's got the best mustard I've ever had. And it was some of that stone ground stuff. Man, it was good. I don't know if that's just like me tainting it with my memory of like, this is from Germany with my best friend getting it for me, you know, that kind of thing. But I loved it. And I did make pretzels back then, so I would totally just like, oh, that's how you eat all the mustard and all the carbs all in one sitting, is pretzels and mustard. Yum! Alright, I'm much more digging this patch than before. I think we had to just zhuzh it a little bit so that we can get a real feel. Real feel. Just like the temperature outside. Do you guys have that on your apps whenever it's like, here's the temperature outside, but here's the real feel? I feel like it's my friend being like, no, but for realsies, it feels like this. Let's see. Ren says, horseradish! Oh my gosh, was that it? Nasty. Ren says, I love spicy mustard dressings. Just the right kick of horseradish and nom. If you could just like every food in the world, don't you think that would be such a gift? You could just eat anything and be happy. Kendall says, the Grey Poupon commercials are still the best. Oh, I don't know about these Grey Poupon commercials. Going down in history. The grayest, the pouponiest. Oh, good. I hope they're a snooty person just saying, Grey Poupon. Oh, yes. Alright, we're coming up on time, but I do want to just get a little bit more of this zhuzhed into place. Just to feel like we got a handle on it. Let me zoom out for a second, see. Much better. I still feel like we could have a little bit of like going into the path kind of feel, where it's like, you know how when you're hiking or something, the path is not just a clear cut, even if they kind of freshly cut it. Plants make their way in. There are also like roots and rocks and things like that. Ooh, maybe we need that, like a good big rock coming in. Like a little obstacle for our friend here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And maybe like a little one right here. Cuties. Just a little cute rock. Just sitting here on the road being all cute. You guys ever think of rocks as cute? I do. I hope that when we go to the beach tomorrow, I find some cool rocks. I'll bring them back to you. I will show you all the coolest rocks. Oh my gosh, by the way, Lee Ellickson just posted a video that is a little trip up to Portland, Oregon. So cool. But also, she went not only to... so it was Cannon Beach, Astoria. If you don't know how much I love Astoria, I'll tell you in a second. And then Portland. And so the Astoria trip was so food for my brain to see somebody else loving Astoria as much as I do. Or, you know, somewhat. I don't know how much she actually loves Astoria. But the crazy thing is she was driving down some streets and passed my grandparents' old house. And so when I saw that on the video, I was like, oh, I'm gonna cry. She was right there. I was right there. Oh, it's such a beautiful house. I want to go back to it so badly. I miss it so much. But yeah, that's a little fun thing to see, is just somebody like in your home turf. And like also having a vacation there. I love the idea that people come to Oregon just to experience it. It gives me so much motivation to like go outside and do stuff, because like, you know, if I lived in Hawaii, I feel like I would appreciate, oh yeah, every day I could go out and swim in the ocean and it's warm and it's beautiful and I love it. And I have the same opportunity here, man. Like, our ocean is not warm, but I'm just saying, like, the beauty is all around us. Go enjoy it. I gotta remember that and not get lazy. Anthony helps me with that because he likes to hike so much. And I want to go on more hikes, and he's my buddy I can always take. Okay. And then, yeah, let's have like a few little plant bits hanging out back here. So I am going to call it good after this. And I want to just thank you guys so much for being here today. It was a very fun and very productive one. I feel like we made some really good moves on this piece. And I will finish it very soon. I don't know if I'll finish it on stream or if it will be a hunker down on the couch kind of thing for me. But either way, you will get to see the finished product. Let's see here in the chat. I missed so much. Okay, there we go. Jake says, is that like wind chill for summer? Wind chill for summer, the real feel? Yes. Anthony says, I have the temperature real feel in my car. Oh, really? Interesting. Kendall says, the OG ones, we randomly roll down the window and ask random people, do you have any Grey Poupon? Is this the commercial? Oh gosh, I gotta go see it. Alessandra says, also, tip for those in hot weather, if you put water in the fridge, then wrap it in aluminum foil, it keeps cool for a while. If you put water in the fridge, wrap it in aluminum foil. Interesting. Should I wrap my water bottle in aluminum? Kendall says, put it in the video channel too if you missed the link here. Oh my gosh, yes, please. Ren says, great food for thought. Lovely words of wisdom. I don't remember what I said, but hopefully it was good. Jake says, it's so beautiful. Thank you for the stream, Anna. Thank you for being here. Jessica T says, another great Anna masterpiece. I see you, Jessica T. You lurker. Alessandra says, in water bottle. Nah, I just put my water straight into the fridge. Just straight in there. That's the sound it makes. Oh, it's so cute. I'm so glad this piece is working out. I feel like it is getting actually better and better, which is cool. Very cool to see. Just like you guys. Very cool to see and getting better all the time. So I will be back sometime. I don't know how tired I'm going to be after tomorrow's excursion / if we have anything planned after that. So I might not be here on Thursday, but check out the Discord if you want to be up to date on everything, because I still could. So it's one of those like, will she, won't she? Oh my gosh. And until the next stream, I hope that you are just having the best life you could possibly have. And remember to get vaccinated, get boosted, wear a mask. Be kind to others and yourself, and remember that you're loved, because you definitely are. See you later. Bye. And then I have to click close. And then the mic is still on. So this is our after party. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kendall, thank you so much for putting a link wall in here. Also, we've got links for all of the mods down in the description, so you should definitely check out their work. And Alessandra saying bye. Woo! Anthony Jackson says drink water. I'm gonna go chug. I'm gonna give my throat a break. I'm not gonna talk to James at all after this. I'll just nod or shake my head. That's all you ever need, right? It's just yes or no's. That's the only thing ever. Oh my gosh, water is so good. You guys should drink it. My voice just got deeper because of water. Can you believe it? Okay, I'm gonna go enjoy this nice sunny day we've got here, even though it's apparently 92. What? Okay, real feel though, like 91. You liar of a temperature. Okay, I'll see you guys later.